Hello and welcome to the Federal. Lok Sabha vote counting is on its last leg, and as we speak now, NDA is poised for a victory. Meanwhile, the Congress leader Rahul Gandhi could be winning both his Lok Sabha seat in Wayanad and Rae Bareli. We have Punit with us, who is our senior journalist who is covering politics for Federal for a very long time. Welcome, Punit. Now, my first question is: see, Rahul is poised to win both Rae Bareli and Wayanad. What's next for him?
As of now, I think uh, the Congress would rather be focusing on the issues of government formation. Although they're not, the India Alliance is not in a majority, but the BJP on its own also doesn't have a majority of its, has not won a majority, and it's reliant on allies to form the new government. There will be some attempts from the Congress and other allies of the India bloc to try and explore the possibility of whether some allies from from the NDA could switch over and help the Congress get those numbers. So I think as of now, the Congress's priority would not be, or Rahul's priority would not be to decide, which of the two seats he should retain and which he should give up. Because remember, you have 6 months to, to take that call. You don't have to take that call immediately. Uh, and I mean, not 6 months, but yeah, an election will have to be held on either of those seats within the next 6 months. But that's not a call that he needs to take today or tomorrow. He can take that call 1 week from now too. Before the actual swearing in of the MPs, takes place. And so, having said that, it's also a fact that that is a call that he will have to take, if not today and tomorrow, maybe day after, maybe,
Something, yeah.
or 5 or 6 days later. And it is not going to be a very easy call to make. Whether he keeps Rae Bareli, which is a family turf, which is, in the all important, in a sense, all important state of Uttar Pradesh. It's a Hindi heartland state, and the Hindi heartland has been a weak area for the Congress, even in this election, despite the fact that the Congress has doubled its, more than doubled its tally of 2019. But there will be various factors that Rahul will have to think over, and the Congress will have to think over before they take a call on which of the two seats,
Okay.
he's
Um,
going to retain.
what's the difference between giving up a Wayanad and Rae Bareli? On the one side, Rae Bareli is a family seat. Meanwhile, when Rahul lost Amiti, he contested in Wayanad. He won Wayanad. In recent times, even before the elections, he posted tweets saying that Wayanad, he will make sure Wayanad will be all right without human-animal conflict. So, what's the difference
Yeah, so
actually?
that is what I meant. It is going to be a complicated decision to make. See, on the one hand, as I said, Rae Bareli is a difficult seat to give up because it's a family turf. It's a constituency in Uttar Pradesh. The Congress has been performing and very miserably in UP. It's on the fringes in UP. This will be one of those occasions when the Congress, which has two MLAs in the state assembly, has more members of parliament from the state. They're poised to win seven, possibly even eight out of the 17 that they had contested. So this is, after 2009, when they saw a sort of peak of 21 seats. This is the best performance that the Congress has had in terms of vote share and in terms of seat tally in Uttar Pradesh. So that's the UP part of it. And not to forget, when Rahul eventually was fielded from Rae Bareli, there was a lot of hangama initially that he'll be contesting from Amethi. Fielding him from Rae Bareli was a very last minute move. And it took many people by surprise. Many people disapproved of it. Many observers felt that he should have contested from Amethi, which he had lost, and kind of won that seat back. But then he chose Rae Bareli. And one of the key factors, one of the key things that was said during the Rae Bareli campaign was by Sonia Gandhi, the outgoing MP from the Rae Bareli constituency, and Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi's mother. for the former Congress president. And Sonia, when she came, and she doesn't address a lot of election rallies nowadays, uh, but she addressed a rally in Rae Bareli, and the punchline of her rally was that she is giving her son to the people of Rae Bareli. After that pitch, it becomes very difficult for the Congress and for the Gandhi family to say that, okay, Sonia gave her son to you, now she's taking it back, or now the son wants to go somewhere else. So that's a complication. Meanwhile, Kerala has a set of its own complications. One, as you rightly pointed out, Wayanad is a constituency that gave Rahul a chance to return to the Lok Sabha when another family turf of the Gandhi family, Amethi, which Rahul had been winning from 2004 ever since he made his electoral debut, had turned its back on Rahul Gandhi. So there is that value that is attached to Wayanad. And remember, it's because of Rahul, in a sense, because of Rahul contesting from Wayanad, that in the Lok Sabha elections of 2019, and again to a great extent in 2024, that the Congress has been able to practically sweep Kerala. Out of the 20 seats, they had won 19 in 2019. And I believe, as per the latest trends and tallies, they're leading in 18, including Wayanad, out of 20 at the moment in Kerala. So it would send a very wrong message to the people of Kerala and to Wayanad, uh, and at the same time give a handle to both the BJP, which has opened its account in Kerala this time. So it's no more a party that can simply be, brushed aside. Where its political stakes and electoral stakes in Kerala can be brushed aside. They have managed to open their account. They've increased their vote share in the state, and they will certainly, rake this up if the Congress gives up Wayanad, and so will the left, which is the principal rival of the Congress in
Right.
in Kerala. And additionally, what complicates this even further for the Congress is that, look, despite Rahul Gandhi being a member of parliament from Wayanad, and I must say, with uh, you know, as someone who's seen Rahul's performance as an MP in Amethi, he has certainly been a better MP in Wayanad. He's been more hands on, he's been more available, he's been more accessible as the MP from Wayanad. He's visited the constituency way more frequently than he ever visited Amethi in the 20 years that he was a member of parliament from there. And he's actually kind of been able to present himself as a people's MP in Wayanad, which has also rubbed off on the Congress in Kerala by and large. But despite that, the Congress was not able to come to power in the state in Kerala when Kerala went to assembly polls the last time round. And in a way, it was it was a new mm, sort of record, because incumbent governments in Kerala rarely have come back to power in the last 3 or 4 decades. And so in Kerala, for the Congress to not be able to come back to power in the last election, despite Rahul being an MP from Wayanad, is already a major dampener. And
Hmm.
the next Kerala elections are now due in 2026, which is 2 years from now. So, in another year and a half at the most, you will already be in campaign mode in Kerala, right? So, for the left and for the BJP, the Congress will be handing over an issue on a platter of betrayal, and that is a narrative that almost always works. Betraying the people's trust, betraying the people's confidence, betraying the people's sentiments. If Rahul chooses to vacate Wayanad, so these are both the complications, both sets of complications with Rae Bareli and with Wayanad. One possible way out for the Congress from either, whether you look at Rae Bareli or you look at Wayanad. One possible way out is, and which has been speculated by a lot of people, is that if Rahul say whichever seat Rahul vacates, it is Priyanka Gandhi who contests from there. So that there is a continuity in terms of the Gandhi family's association with that seat. So, if he vacates Rae Bareli, you let Priyanka contest from there and then have a focus on rebuilding the party in UP, and continuing the Gandhi family's work in both Rae Bareli and Amethi. And if he vacates Wayanad, then have Priyanka contest from Wayanad, and then maybe try and justify that decision by telling the people of Wayanad that look, these are the compulsions I had for which I have to retain Rae Bareli. It's a family seat. It's a seat that my mother has vacated for me. It's a seat where my mother has promised to the people that I will be their representative. And so, since I have to follow the family, the legacy and my mother's wish and all of that, I give you my sister. To like Sonia said that I give you my son in Rae Bareli, he'll have to say I'm giving you my sister to take care of, and I will oversee the work of Wayanad through Priyanka. That's one possible way out. I'm not saying that is how it will pan out, but that's one possibility.
It's still a tricky road.
It is going to be a very complicated decision to make.